Alright, what is up YouTube? And I'm back with another video today. And in today's video, I'm going to be discussing which out of the two shotguns, the Sentinel Pump Shotgun and the Outlaw Shotgun, which is the best weapon to use. So let's figure it out right now. Let's go over the damages and different stuff like that. So with the Sentinel Pump, the information we see does 114 base body damage, and then it has a 4 magazine size, as well as a fire rate of 0.85 and a reload time of 4.41. And then we move on to the Outlaw Shotgun, which has a damage of 126, a mag size of 2, a fire rate of 1.42, and a reload time of 1.71. Alright, let's see the structure damage really quick. Now, one thing I'm going to outline already is you have 2 more shots in the Sentinel Pump Shotgun, and you only do 12 less damage. In my opinion, the Outlaw Shotgun probably does need a buff for the damage. I'm not going to lie, if it is going to be very useful to use. So, there's one, there's another one. Now, what's crazy is the Sentinel Pump did more structure damage. That's insane. There's no reason that a pump with more, if I'm using a shotgun, some of my shots are just going to be structure damage if I'm doing a retake or whatever. For instance, let me just say all up here. Alright, I'm pushing a guy right here, right? This is his box, he's in there. That's what I'm using my pump for, a quick little retake like that. And if I have that less damage, realistically, use this shotgun, you use one shot for a retake, you edit the wall, and say you break your pump, I mean, you have to reload then. It gives him time to retake, spray in there, or whatever. It sort of is situationally worse. That's one thing Fortnite hasn't been able to do well, is the double barrels whenever they make them, or the 2-shot shotguns. Anytime they make them, have always been historically kind of cheeks, like DMRs in Fortnite. You just don't use them. So that is already a big down loss. But I mean, if you're a beginner and it's kind of hard for you to hit shots and you like that wider reticle, you see how much wider it is, then this could be very useful for you. But in my opinion, I like using the pump shotguns. I've always been a pump shotgun guy, from pump to havoc pump, to the hammer pump, you know what I'm saying, thunder shotgun, all that stuff. Really good pumps. I'm not going to get caught really using that 2-shot shotgun just because it's not really my thing personally. So in my opinion, I think the Sentinel Pump is better. So yeah, I'd definitely say use the Sentinel Pump in battles and stuff. But I'm curious if you would mind going down in the comments if you're still watching up to this point right now, and let me know your opinion on the 2 shotguns in which you like to use. And obviously, let's see what mode you like to use. Are you a zero reload guy? Are you a builds guy? I personally have been playing reload. We have the new squid grounds update. I really like the reload loot pool and what they're doing there, and I think they need to take notes from their own reload loot pool and sort of help out with their battle royale loot pools, because let's be honest, I feel like the battle royale loot pool has been getting more mid ever since chapter 5. It's just on the decline in my opinion. So if we could just see some better loot pools, I'd just be astounded and excited for some better loot pools in those modes. So that is my take on which out of those 2 shotguns you should use. I appreciate you for watching the video. I'm going to start streaming more. As y'all see, I streamed yesterday for about an hour, and hopefully I'm going to start streaming about that much every day. But we have videos like this coming out every other day, not on a daily basis, but we have daily shorts releases. So just make sure you have your notifications turned on if you are subscribed, so you can see when I come out with new content or go live, because I play with viewers whenever I am live on YouTube. So thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully y'all have a great day. I appreciate y'all for watching this video, and consider liking and subscribing.